This is Glynn Hodges. I'm at Barnes & Noble Bookstore at Hamilton Place Mall in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and I have the privilege of having with me today Gary Highfield. Gary is having a book signing today for his book that is growing in enormous popularity. In fact, I noticed on Google today, When Want To Becomes Have To has over 3 million hits. It's right at the top of Google search. Gary, what inspired you to write this book?
You know, I think probably there's a handful of really top of the list kind of things. One was to try to make a difference and share a story that would help someone change their life. You know, there's a lot of people that have been very successful, and they've never really detailed what they did to make that happen. So I've spent a lot of time with my book trying to write down the things that I did myself. None of it is rocket science. None of it is something that someone else couldn't do. It didn't require education or money. It just required initiative to take action.
And so what word would you use to describe what the book is all about, or what words? How would you describe the book?
You know, there's a bunch. What's possible is possible for you. What's possible is not just for someone else. You know, where you are is not who you are necessarily. You can be sitting on top of a dump, and that doesn't mean you're trash. It just means that's the circumstance you're in. But you can pull yourself out of that circumstance. It means the book's about, it doesn't matter who your daddy was. I've never met my dad. I never met my father. I had 5 stepfathers. And in America today, there's in the neighborhood of 127 million children that are living in single, divorced / no home at all homes. Many of these homes are train wrecks. These children are going to school and trying to live a life. They've got no guidance. They've got no support, no love, no rudder, so to speak, to guide their lives. They're having to figure it out by themselves. And what happens with that, if these children aren't, super smart, super athletic, or causing trouble, they become invisible. People do not recognize that they're even alive. They're just in the system. And so my book's about taking the gifts that you've got and turning those into the life that you want.
Thanks a lot, Gary. And folks, stick around, look at the next video and learn a little bit about what Gary's doing with children. He's doing some things that's going to make a difference, not only in Southeast Tennessee, Northwest Georgia, and the entire state of Tennessee and Georgia, but the entire United States. He's got a program that he's taking on a national basis. This is Glynn Hodges saying thank you for being with us. Tell your friends about When Want To Becomes Have To. It's available at Barnes & Noble's bookstore.